Oh, oh, they went ham. They're going in, dude. What? Okay, no need to panic, actually. We just got some word that some wild information was revealed. And shout outs to Genki on Twitter, because apparently they were able to record some heat or report on some heat. So we're going to scroll back and see. Okay, so it's relating to the event. Oh, shout out to Sunil. Square Enix, man, this is my boy. FF7 Rebirth London event Q&A details. Gungaga will be an integral part of the story, of course. Of course. I wonder if we visit it twice. As you know, in the OG, we do that. Fort Condor location will be full scale in the game. We knew that because we saw it in the background, right? We saw it totally in the background of one of the gameplay like screenshots. You can do side quests at any time. They are not locked off as you progress. So that's perfect. They actually did that in a really great way, because a lot of people do feel like Destiny, you know, that I don't really watch Destiny. I'm not a fan of him, but like he put out a tweet shitting on the fact that this is going to be open world and filled with side content garbage he doesn't give a shit about. Apparently right now they're saying it. You can actually do side quests whenever you want. You don't have to do them. You can just go ahead and do the main story if you choose. What more do you want? That's the freedom. They're actually giving us freedom. Red XIII's personality changes after Cosmo Canyon. Bruh. Personality changes? Like, okay, he's gonna get more serious? Or like, I guess, open? But are they changing his name? They need to change his name, right? You know, because he's gonna leave the party. Because when you leave, they say, okay, I'm gonna stay here with Grandpa. And then Bugenhagen talks to him and tells him, hey, you need to go with them. This is your journey. You need to do this. Nanaki. And then Red runs out and joins Cloud and them, and when he joins, it needs to say Nanaki has joined the party, and completely change his name in the menu, the character dialogue. Bro, that would be amazing. Could you imagine they do it like that? Like that, yo, how hard would that hit? Square, please, ball's in your court. I mean, the game, you know, it's coming out in a month. In Junon, Cloud has to build a team for the parade. You can customize your parade team. Red 1000% is going in my parade team, and maybe Barrett. Sorry girls, that just sounds way too actually no, Barrett's gonna be wearing a sailor outfit. He's probably not going to be in the parade. Shit. All right, Red XIII and Tifa, over 100 hours to 100% 40 hours story only. Amazing. Great stuff. Does he have any other details? After Red XIII goes through his arc in Cosmo Canyon, the dialogue and the side quests will change his name to Nanaki. Well, there we go. All of the side quests in the game will have 2 sets of dialogue, one for Red XIII and one for Nanaki. Oh, shit. Oh, they went ham. They're going in, dude. What? That's huge. That's why they made it so that you can do the quests at any time, because there are certain quests that you can just come back to if you totally missed it, and they would have called them Red XIII in that earlier portion of the quest, but you come back and you do it later, they're gonna call them Nanaki. Damn, that is a spoiler. Yeah. Oh shit. But damn, yo man, yo, GG Square, that's hooking up my boy. Me and Baby Seal were talking about that just last week, and also I'm curious to see if they let us change his name or if they call him Nanaki after. Because it's kind of fucked up if we still keep calling him Red XIII.
What if he just like only let like this is full circle for their character arc? Like he only lets Barrett call him Nanaki. Like he makes Cloud and everybody else call him Red. Like that would be such a full circle, like true romance.
2 sets of dialogue for each quest whenever it pertains to Red XIII's name, because they're actually going to be calling him Nanaki. At this point, Max is probably like deleting Twitter off of his phone. I'm gonna like it, but I'm not gonna retweet it. Just I don't know. Actually, no, I'm not gonna like it just in case, because you know sometimes it shows up, it says Blitz like this. I don't want to like spoil it for people. We got a state of play this week, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on that. We don't know if FF7 Rebirth will be appearing there. I know that everybody's been hyped and anticipating a demo. The 31st would make sense since it is the 27th year anniversary of the series, Final Fantasy VII, and it would be really cool. My fingers are crossed, but we'll have to see. I mean, looking at the state of play information and updates, it doesn't specifically say Final Fantasy VII will be there. It says 15 plus titles. They specifically named 2 major ones, but I feel like with Rebirth being a month away and such a massive title, you would not leave that name out if it was included within it, right? But you know, fingers crossed they do it, and hopefully a demo is released. But if not, I feel like it wouldn't be too long from them anyways. So there is that. All right, what else you got for me? Holy fucking shit, there's more. At the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth London event Q&A, they said that Sephiroth is going to get a lot of spotlight in Rebirth. They said that people will come out loving him even more. There's no way we're gonna have a live stream Sephiroth come out of nowhere to help help the party. Do you remember how Hamaguchi made that statement when he was like, how is Cloud safe around Sephiroth? And he was like, oh no, is the party safe around Sephiroth? And he was like, oh, Cloud is definitely safe. Sephiroth cares about Cloud a lot, and he just wants to make sure his well-being is okay. But loving him even more, they better have some like tragic like reveal, like some even more shit that they hit notes on top of, like either in the beginning, middle, or like end of the game, to really push us into that territory towards loving Sephiroth more. I just hope that they don't rewrite certain things and make it like, oh, there's a nice Sephiroth and a bad Sephiroth. Let's stop reading this. I don't want more info. Just kidding. Just keep going. They're giving Sephiroth multiple dimensions, I think. And I think that's what essentially they mean. I think at the end of the day, Sephiroth has always been this character that's been highly revered, highly well respected, and a crazy badass, right? Now I think this remake series is aiming to humanize his downfall even more, to make us relate to him a little bit, because Ever Crisis kind of did that, you know? Like, it is what it is. Ever Crisis, the first soldier missions, once Sephiroth gets introduced, which is quite a bit in there, Sephiroth moments are so good. Just seeing his dialogue, because that's all canon. Seeing Sephiroth's dialogue, how he's interacting as a child with these grown adults, and he's slowly learning what it's like to have friends. He's slowly learning. I love that shit. I think it's done pretty well. And ultimately, obviously, something happens and it turns him into a fucking spawn of Satan. But Sephiroth's journey towards that, I can't wait to see how it is done. And this intrigues me even more. I don't actually view this as a spoiler. I think that ultimately this is what they've been aiming and wanting to do since the project was announced. Take all the stuff that we know and love already and enhance it even further in the best possible ways. Hamaguchi-san confirmed to me in person the answer to the question you've all been waiting for. Sailor suits are definitely present in Rebirth. Red, my boy, things are looking good. What's up, guys? It's actually been a few days and I've been updating this video to post it, and I just noticed that Genki posted an update tweet for a French video that was released this morning, where they got to interview Hamaguchi and Kitase, and they got some really cool details out of that. The main takeaway, though, is that they confirmed that it is Unreal Engine 4, and they decided to use Unreal Engine 4 from the start of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They said, while 5 is attractive, there are still some parts of the engine that are still being developed. So instead of waiting for functions they needed, they decided to develop the functions in-house and use UE4 to get the game into players' hands faster and with a good output. He said there were different opinions on the team, but he felt like it was a point where he could not waver on for Rebirth. And I totally get it. I mean, UE4 is still very viable to create games on. It's just that we don't want to have this project going on much longer than it needs to. And I think a lot of fans especially would greatly appreciate that. And also, I think this means that we won't be seeing UE5 for part 3 whenever that releases. They'll continue to use 4 and develop any other features in-house that they might need to use. I mean, they have the world assets already there, since we will be going to all 3 continents at some point in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It'll just be all about opening the entire thing up, and we'll have air travel, of course. I would only imagine that's how, you know, Disc 2 and the rest of the game pretty much play out. But I wanted to throw that update for you guys and tell you all to enjoy, because this week we actually have a State of Play on the 31st, which is coincidentally the 27th year anniversary of Final Fantasy VII, the series in general. 27 years. That's insane. I remember when the 25th year anniversary was coming around and we finally got the update that Rebirth is Rebirth. And now look at this. It's been 2 years since then, and this game is finally coming out. We literally are 1 month away from this game releasing and us finally getting to dive into it and losing ourselves in this world, and finally seeing how certain things end. But of course, that's always just the beginning, because there's a lot more left to come. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new. More Final Fantasy videos are on the way and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.